Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to apostles of great millstone and salutations to the elect, which we hope to be. Now, I'm entitled this video called Have Faith, because, you got to have faith regardless everywhere you go when you come into this truth and you know this knowledge, you know, and that, actually, I'll just get right into it. You gotta have this faith, man. Because without it, you can't please the Most High. This Hebrews chapter 11, verse 1. It says, "Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen." Because we hope to be of the elect. We hope to get delivered out of here on the first go round. You know what I'm saying? Hope to be to have spiritual powers. Hope to be able to have faith and endure to the end, man. You know what I'm saying? That the Lord is actually really dealing with us and not just, sending us, basically, got us in a trick bag, man. Like some of these guys out here that fell from GMS and who's not really speaking the right doctrine, man. Not anymore, It says the evidence of things not seen. Because right now, we know the name Yahweh Shem Yashai, which is a blessing, and that we also know the doctrine, the correct doctrine, and we hoping to be able to endure to the end and be able to endure these times that's going to come, Jacob's trouble, especially, man, and that we'll be able to get rescued on those chariots, because we ain't seen it yet. We know it's gonna come, but we ain't seen it yet, right? This is Galatians. This is Galatians chapter 5. Galatians chapter 5, verse 16. It says, "This I say then, walk in the spirit, and ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh." Right, walk in the spirit, staying with the law, statutes, commandments, meditate upon the scriptures, daily, man, gaining experience, knowing when demons are trying to hide themselves as angels of light, man, continue walking in the spirit and growing in the spirit, man, you know what I'm saying? So it says, and ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh, meaning that if you stay in spiritual, guess what? You're not going to be, just in the flesh 24 hours, man. You know what I'm saying? You ain't just going to be in the flesh, just doing nigga shit, old man shit, man, old nigga shit, man. That stuff that you cut off from when you came into this truth, man. It says, verse 17, "For the flesh lusteth against the spirit," right? Because it's contrary. It says, "and the spirit against the flesh." So it's going to be a constant battle, a battle that you got to fight, man. You know what I'm saying? Because when you come into this truth, you on the side of the spirit, man, and not on the side of the flesh. The 2/3 are on the side of the flesh, man, and they got destruction coming towards them, And it says, "and these are contrary the one to another, so that ye cannot do the things that ye would." Right, these are contrary. So it's going to be a constant battle, man. The good side is the spirit. The flesh is the bad side, man. The spirit is good, and the flesh is evil, man. You know what I'm saying? And what always wins, man. But if you are the flesh, you gonna turn to the dark side, man. This is Galatians 5:25. It says, "If we live in the spirit, let us also walk in the spirit." So if we live in the spirit, we got to stay in the spirit, man. We got to continue to fight this battle, this good fight of faith, man. You know what I'm saying? Examine ourselves, you know what I'm saying? That's spiritual. To make sure that you ain't going off. Make sure you treating the brothers correctly. Making sure that you ain't going off. That you ain't lazy, slacking, slacking and lacking, This is Ephesians chapter 4, verse 27. It says, This is Ephesians 4 verse 27. It says, neither give place to the devil, you know, because the devil, they play on the flesh, man. You know what I'm saying? Because the devil knows your weakness, man. You know, the devil knows if women is your weakness, if video games is a weakness, eating food is a weakness. You know what I'm saying? The devil know your weakness, man. You know, you can't be having an open door, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't just let temptation just fly past you and win you over, man. You can't let that flesh just win, man. You know what I'm saying? Because that's giving place. You know, if you know that that if you know your weakness and stuff, you're not finna put yourself in a situation where you know you're gonna get weak, man. You know. Here's one of the ways. This is Revelation chapter 3 verse 11. It says, behold, I come quickly, hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown. Right? And you know, no man take thy crown, which the main enemy that you'll go against is yourself, man. You know, because it's a constant battle between the spirit and the flesh, meaning you. You know. So don't let no man take thy crown. Don't let your flesh win and have you back in the world, man. You know. And when it says let no man take thy crown, it also talks about, you know, because you got false brethren that's in here. You know, you got straight up ass niggas that want to just be niggas. You know, in a brotherhood for all the wrong reasons. You know, just to be on some nigga shit, man. You know. And then how you go off, man, try to bring you back into bondage. How you going off and trying to get you to come back to the world, you know. This 1 Corinthians chapter 10 verse 13. It says, there have no temptation taketh you, but such as common to man. So everybody get the same temptations. You know, the Lord. It's like. Temptation always come to you, and everybody pretty much get the same temptation, man. You know what I'm saying? It says, but the Most High is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able. So He's not going to give you something that you can't handle, man. The Lord is not going to give you a temptation where it will overcome you, man. You know what I'm saying? He gonna give you a temptation that He know that you can win. You know, and it says, but with the temptation, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it. Right? He's gonna give you a way to escape. You know. So, you know, you got to get some reading in and stuff, but then your girl called this, that, and the other. Guess what? You know, the spirit come to you. It's like, man, no, you know you should read, man. You probably should get these few scriptures in, man. You know what I'm saying? Or do a sit down, or you know you got to watch this video. You know, this, that, and the other. Because then later on, you probably still get the puss back. You still probably might get the puss anyways, man. You know. But it's a temptation. It's like you're gonna choose to try to get you to push right now, and then the scriptures later. No, you should always have the scriptures first, man. You know, that's walking in the spirit, man. You know, this is Matthew's. This Matthew chapter 26. Matthew chapter 26, verse 41, it says, watch and pray, you know, which is also, you know, because with us being watchmen, you know what I'm saying, and making sure that no man take thy crown, which is also watching over yourself, you know what I'm saying, monitoring that battle, you know, within yourself, you know, watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation, you know what I'm saying. You know, you got to continue to watch, because if you unaware, the flesh gonna take over. You know, the 2/3 they unaware, so guess what? The flesh is taking over them, man. The flesh is winning. You know, but with us being spiritual men, with us watching, we should be able to be like, yep, that's Satan right there, man. You know, yeah, man. You as soon as you open your scripture and stuff, the next, you know, your baby wanna call, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, And it's like, you know, it's like, man, my flesh, yeah, I want to sit up here and go get me some puss because I already know what she on. But you know what? I'm finna give me scriptures first, you know. And if she don't want to deal, then cool. But she might deal, you know. That might be it could be because the thing is that when you in this truth, it's always a test, man. You know, it's always a test. So with it always being a test, the Lord trying to see what you're gonna do. You know, you're gonna choose law, statutes, commandments. You're gonna seek out your own salvation with fear and trembling first, or you gonna go after your flesh first, man. You know. And it says, the spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak. You know, your spirit be wanting to deal and stuff, but this flesh is so weak. That's why it's so easy for demons to hop on you, man. You know what I'm saying? Or demons to try to come in and try to fight you and come after your spirit, man. You know? Because your spirit want to do the will of the Lord regardless. But your flesh always want to do something. That's why it do something else, contrary. That's why the scripture says in Galatians 5 and 5 and 17 says that they contrary one to another, man. You know, that's the enemy, your flesh, man. You know? That's why your biggest enemy is yourself. You know, this is Sirach chapter 2 verse 1. It says, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thyself for temptation. You know, when you come into this thing, you got to prepare yourself, man, because it's going to be a constant battle. You're going to be constantly fighting, man. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be constantly fighting, you know, and it's just to get you built up. You know what I'm saying? First and foremost for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because the Lord said endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahweh Shai, man. And you gotta be hard in this, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta put yourself underneath subjection, man. As soon as your flesh want to do something that's contrary to the scriptures, and because the scriptures be the first thing you do. As soon as your flesh want to do something else, hey, you gotta cut it, man. It's like, nah, I'm finna do this. That come later. God first. Yahweh Shem Yahshua first. Because ultimately, that's your salvation, man. You know? And it says, verse 2, it says, set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble. You know, don't be panicking. You know, sin not. You know, be angry, sin not. You know, don't panic. And it's verse 3, it says, cleave unto him and depart not away. Right, so hold on to him. Hold on to these laws, statutes, commandments, the ways, his godliness, the godliness, the blueprint of being a God, man. Hold that fast, man. Hold that, cleave on to it, man. You know, it says that thou mayest be increased at thy end. You know what I'm saying? So you have it right then and there, man. You know, and it says, verse 4, it says, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, because the Lord says that he chasteneth who he loveth. You know what I'm saying? So when you going doing chastisement, these temptations and stuff, hey man, count it cheerfully because hey, the Lord dealing with you, man. You know. And it says, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state, because you know when you come into this truth, you know you got all the girls, you know what I'm saying, all the women like you and stuff, and then you got all the money, you know what I'm saying, and all that and stuff. But then, you know, next thing you know, you lose your job. Then now these girls don't want to mess you. They don't want to mess with you no more, you know what I'm saying. They acting phony and stuff. Your friends in the world acting phony because it's like, man, you fell off. You know, you don't got that stuff. And really, you do got the stuff. They just don't know because they in the flesh, man. You know, and you starting to grow in the spirit. It says, verse 5, it says, for gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. You know, going through trials, troubles, man. You know, with you going through this test, you're gonna go through the spiritual fire, which is actually building you up. You know, because when that iron sword is hot like that, and you beating upon it, really you making the sword stronger, man. You know. Verse 6, it says, believe in him and he will help thee. Order thy way aright and trust in him. You gotta trust in the Lord, man. You know, when you hope for something, you trusting that it's gonna come through, even though you don't know if it's gonna come through or not, man. You know, and it says, ye that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy and go not aside lest ye fall. Meaning that you don't fall, man. You know, And it says, ye that fear the Lord, verse 8, ye that fear the Lord, believe in him, and your reward shall not fail. Ye that fear the Lord, hope for good, and for everlasting joy and mercy. Verse 10, look at the generations of old, and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Nobody back in the day was confused, man. You know, they already knew what it was, man, you know. And it says, or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? You know, the Lord didn't abandon them, because the scripture says that the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, man. You know, and it says, or whom did he ever despise that calleth upon him? You know, so you gotta constantly endure, man. You know, we are soldiers in this thing. We gotta constantly endure. We gotta constantly let the spirit win, man. You know what I'm saying? We can't let the flesh always win, because guess what? You more than likely gonna be a 2/3. And if you know this knowledge and you go back in the world, it'd be better if you never known it, man. You know, that's a big diss to the Lord. That's a big diss to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahshua, man. You fall out this truth, man, you fucked, man. You know, this Romans, chapter 8. This Romans chapter 8, verse 38. Alright, actually I'm going to start at verse 35. It says, who shall separate us from the love of Yahushua? Shall tribulation or distress or persecution or famine or nakedness or peril or sword? You know, man, ain't nothing finna separate you, man. Unless you allow that to separate you, man. You know. And it says, I'm going to skip to verse 38. It says, for I am persuaded that neither death, nor life, nor angels, nor principalities, which are demons, nor powers, nor things present, nor things to come, nor height, nor depth, nor any other creature, including yourself, shall be able to separate us from the love of our power, which is in Yahushua Mashiach, our Lord. You know, so it shouldn't be anything to separate you from this truth, man. You know, if you're going through trials and tribulations, man, endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahushua Mashiach, man. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't weak. We the image of him. He's the image of Yahweh. We ain't weak altogether, man. You know. So I hope this video was edifying, and I would like to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushua. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations to the elect which we ought to be. Shalom.